I was born in England, grew up in South Africa, warm weather. Came to New York to train as a neurologist, and we enjoyed our time in Manhattan, but the winters were very cold, so we wanted to move further south. I've been at Duke since 1978. I got very interested in Guillain-Barré syndrome, a paralyzing illness of the nervous system. There was no treatment available, and reading the literature, there was one case report from England and one case report from Johns Hopkins using a new treatment, plasma exchange. And as a result, I started doing that on patients at Duke, and they got better.
Other than using steroids and things like that to turn the disease around, plasmapheresis was a major breakthrough for that.
We presented our 5 cases at the Academy of Neurology meeting, and we put together the national plasma exchange trial on Guillain-Barré syndrome. Plasma exchange became, and still is, the accepted treatment throughout the world for acute Guillain-Barré syndrome.
He's well known for that, and I think he's been recognized for his what he did with regard to the treatment of that disease.
One of my patients, when we were still doing the trial, was a young girl from Greensboro who was running athletics in high school, who got weak and got the illness. In spite of what we tried, and we didn't know to do more plasma exchange, she became paralyzed and stayed paralyzed on a respirator for over 2 years. I decided I was going to pherese her chronically every week, 3 times a week, for as long as it took. And within a month she got better. She went to college, she got married, she's had 2 kids. If I hadn't been difficult and pushed early on, she might still be paralyzed in the bed or may have died.
He was an outstanding clinician, and you just can't say enough about how well he took care of patients when you would send him one.
My wife's name is Jean. She's a pharmacist. We emigrated to the States in '74, and we have 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. Our oldest daughter's head of a division of cardiovascular imaging in radiology at Duke. Our second daughter's a school teacher, a teacher of teachers, and our third child, our son, is an accountant of the US Defense Department. I've always enjoyed gardening. I've grown vegetables virtually every year that I've been here in Durham. Strawberries, beans, peas, cucumbers, tomatoes, you name it, I've tried it. My big thing is to walk across England. It's between 100 and 200 miles. You start at St. Bees Head in the Lake District, and you cross over to the other side, the North Sea, and it takes about 2 weeks. But there are pubs strategically located for every meal along the way.